In the midst of this pandemic, leaders with Allen County school districts continue their plans to educate children and transport them to and from school.
Linda, Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Corinne Rose has information and advice for parents from the head of Southwest Allen County's transportation director.
It's very complicated trying to get the kids to school safely.
As transportation director for Southwest Allen County Schools, Steve Lake was responsible for buses getting 4,500 kids to and from school last year. He says this year, procedures will likely be typical in every school district in Indiana, where kids must wear masks and sit in assigned seats so that health officials can do contact tracing to help control a potential outbreak.
If we do find out that a young person has maybe possibly has COVID, and we're contacted, we need to be able to tell the CDC where they were sitting at what time they were sitting there.
That means bus drivers will submit daily documentation of where every child sat on the bus. There will be some flexibility in that seating chart to allow for kids to move in the event of personality clashes or other issues. He says the goal is to get the students to school so there's not time to mingle outside the building.
We're going to try to drop the kids off at the schools as quickly as possible. We're going to tell the kids that they need to leave the bus and go straight to their first period classes.
He says bus drivers will clean the entire interior of the bus once the kids are dropped off at school, then thoroughly disinfect their bus every afternoon once the students are all back home.
Actually, what we're using in the morning, the product that we're using in the morning is very similar to our disinfected product in the afternoon. So we're going to be doing both twice a day.
One thing that probably every school district wants parents to know is that we're all in this together, and that as parents, you need to do your part as well.
If you think your son or daughter is not feeling well, please keep them home. Do the right thing, keep them home. The schools, everybody will take care of them. They won't miss out on anything. We'll make sure that they're taken care of. But that's probably the most important thing.
Lake says if parents would email to let him know whether they'll be driving their children to school this year, bus seating charts will be drafted more easily. Corinne Rose, Fort Wayne's NBC.